Hello, today on Reno's Masterclass, we're going to be talking about how to attract the life you want. I'll say that one more time. How to attract the life you want. Now, we need to understand this. God does not want us to be a jack of all trades. No. God wants us to be specialists at what we do. That's why He made so many of us, so that we can find our niche area. We can be specialists. God wants us to be specific. Now, if you read Mark chapter 10, verse 51, it says, "What do you want me to do for you?" Jesus asked him. The blind man said, "Rabbi, I want to see." Now, it ought to be obvious. This is a blind man, and he's in front of Jesus asking for something. Yet Christ asked him what he wanted from him. You see, your human mind is a supercomputer. Computers need instructions. And computer instructions can be vague. You can't say to a computer, for instance, "I want to succeed." No, the computer requires specific instructions to produce explicit results. Precise goals helps your mind to focus on a target. Imprecise goals merely confuse your mind and it does not know what to manifest in your life. Now, imagine you had to travel somewhere and you had a choice of 3 drivers. Imagine you ask each of them this question: how long will it take to get to my destination? One said, maybe 3 hours. The other said, 2 to 3 hours. And then the third said, it will take you exactly 2 hours, 20 minutes, and 16 seconds. Who will you choose? The answer is obvious. It's a no-brainer. You will go with number 3 because he gives you the specifics, which enables you make precise plans. Because if you don't have precision, you can't really plan. You are the driver of your mind. Your mind is your vehicle. Success is your destination. You see, the more specific the details you give to your mind, the more likely it is that your mind will produce the success that you want. That is why Proverbs chapter 4 verse 23 says, "Guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it." The heart there is actually referring to the human mind. So a lot of times in scripture, when you see the word heart, it's actually referring to the human mind. Now, try to reduce your life goals into as small a sentence as you can. The more specific you are, the more likely it is that that goal will be met. Think of scripture. The fastest prayer ever answered in scripture is in Matthew chapter 14 verse 30. Now all Peter said was, "Lord, save me." Now you see, I combine religion and science because they do overlap. So let that guide you. As much as is possible, make your goals in life as short as that prayer. Now in doing that, use specific language. So it seems like an impossibility. It seems like an impossibility to be specific and short at the same time, but it's really not. So let us imagine that you are an African and there are not enough postgraduate schools that have the exact niche degree that you want to do for your postgraduate studies. So you need to leave Africa to study abroad, right? Now, don't have a goal that says, "I want to go to study for my master's." Now, that goal is not capable of instructing your mind to produce the reality you want. Instead, be more specific and do it in as direct a way as possible. So for instance, you could say your goal is this: study engineering at Harvard by 2023. Now look at that, look at how specific it is. Study engineering at Harvard by 2023. Now, do you see the difference? Every word in this goal is there for a definite and specific reason. There are no preambles, there is no pronoun, there is no adjective. Each word used is precise and gives your mind something tangible to wrap its creative powers around. Study engineering at Harvard by 2023. Now, you have to understand that our humanity is not like technology. Rather, it is technology that is like our humanity. Because we created technology with our intelligence, so technology acts like us. Now, imagine you're on Google and you want to search for something. What the search engine is looking for are key words. It is not looking for plenty of grammar. It wants exact details, specific details in the shortest possible words. So instead of typing, I am looking for the nearest bank, all you need to do is type nearest bank. Just those two words will get you more results from Google than I am looking for the nearest bank. So you see, Google behaves like that because Google is patterned after the human mind. It is human beings that you converse with. But you don't converse with your mind, and you don't converse with technology. You instruct your mind. You instruct Google. The clearer and more detailed the instruction, the more specific the instruction, the clearer and more detailed the results. Now, pause for a moment and think about what I just said. Human beings need communication. So a human being wants communication to consist of the perfect sentence, which consists of the 8 parts of speech. So you have noun, pronouns, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. Your mind and Google are not programmed like that. They don't need all of that. Now, have you heard of the term, actions speak louder than words? It's true. Now, apply that to your goals and to the instructions you give your mind. Use action words, use verbs. As much as possible, avoid verbosity. So you can have a goal that says, make $1 million by next year. That is a specific goal your mind can understand. Your mind can wrap its creative powers around. Just like Google, your mind wants to know 2 things. What you want, when you want it. That's what your mind wants. So, notice the instruction you give to Google. Nearest bank. So, you're telling Google what you want. In this case, a bank. You're also telling Google when you want it. By using the word nearest, you're telling Google you want it now. So what is the function of Google? You have told it what you want. You have also told Google when you want it. What is left in the equation is how to get it. How? So Google is giving you the how. Your job is to tell your mind what you want and then when you want it. Then it is your mind's job to fill in the blank, to give you the how. And how your mind does it is that your mind makes contact with the mind of Christ. What and when is from you, how is from your mind connected to the mind of Christ. Just feed your mind specific goals, like our goal, study engineering at Harvard by 2023. Write it down. Put it somewhere you can see it regularly. Maybe a fridge, maybe your bathroom mirror, even just anywhere. Now, you will just be surprised that one day, as you're staring idly at the wall, maybe watching TV, or as you're about to go to sleep, or maybe as you're brushing your teeth, an idea will just pop up in your mind, giving you the how. Your brain is not powerful enough to give you the how. That is why inspiration for the law of gravity came to Sir Isaac Newton when he was relaxing under the apple tree. It was an inspiration. What you and I call inspiration is the mind giving us the how, because we have given the mind the what and the when. So look at Philippians chapter 4 verse 6. Philippians 4 verse 6. That verse says, be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer with supplication and thanksgiving make your request known to God. Just look at that. So look at what Paul is saying there. Be anxious for nothing. Now, watch that. Look at the next things that he's saying. He's saying that when you pray, all you need to do is make supplication to God. That's what he's saying. What you need to do is to make supplication to God. Now, the word supplicate means to ask earnestly. To ask earnestly, to ask fervently. Now, how do you ask earnestly? How do you ask fervently? Let us look at an example. Let us read Matthew 8:8. Now, don't forget, these principles I'm giving you are not just religious principles. They are also backed up with science. So we're reading Matthew 8:8. The centurion replied, Lord, I do not deserve to have you come under my roof, but just say the word, and my servant will be healed. Now look at that. The centurion said what he wanted. He wants my servant to be healed. And then he said when he wanted it. Now. So the only thing the centurion did not say was how. Now, look at what Christ said about him in the next verses. He says, truly, I tell you, I have not found anyone in Israel with such great faith. You see, great faith comes by leaving the how to God. You sow, and then you water what you have sown by saying what you want and when you want it. Focusing on the how is what makes you become anxious. And when there is anxiety, your mind cannot function. Instead, your mind will malfunction. So you need to understand that you tell God, this is what I want, this is when I want it. Leave the rest to God. Your mind, connected to the mind of Christ, will give you an inspiration that brings about the how. And that's how you attract the type of life that you want. My name is Reno Omokri. Now, I'm glad that you've watched this, but in case you have any questions, you can just send me an email, info@Reno Omokri, and I'm sure it's going to pop up on the screen, info@Reno Omokri. Thank you for watching my masterclass. Talk to you later.